What if we told you there was something out there that kills more people than AIDS and breast cancer combined, and that just sitting or lying down for a long time can cause it? Deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, kills some 200,000 people a year, yet many people have never heard of it. Here's this month's Prescription Arkansas report.
Renee McDonald and her daughters are very close. The oldest is away at college, but 14-year-old Kirsten still manages to keep her mom very busy.
They jump on in.
They love spending time together, and much of that time is in the car.
I drive a lot. With my girls being in different activities, we travel a lot, and the majority of the time we drive.
It was on a trip home from picking up her oldest daughter from college that Renee developed DVT, or deep vein thrombosis, a blood clot that can travel up the leg into the lungs and can be fatal.
My legs started hurting, but I didn't think anything about that. Once I got home, my leg had stopped hurting, so I thought it was just from lifting boxes and things like that. And then it moved to my chest, which I thought was indigestion because I was eating a lot all weekend.
The next day, she still had chest pains. Her coworkers encouraged her to get checked, and so did her daughter.
She just looked in pain, so I told her to go to the hospital, and I started crying because I really wanted her to go.
Dr. Eric Bravo diagnosed Renee's DVT and put her on medication.
Well, the treatment, if you have a DVT or a blood clot, is generally blood thinners. And most of the time that requires being placed in the hospital for 3 to 5 days and eventually go home on 3, 6, 9 months of blood thinner pills at home.
Renee recently got off medication and is feeling better, but does this put her at risk for another blood clot?
Having a blood clot any time in your life puts you at risk for having another blood clot, and certainly in some people actually they'll require lifelong blood thinners because of that.
Those at high risk for DVT include anyone with restricted mobility, including patients undergoing surgery or who are hospitalized for other reasons, people who are obese, pregnant women, and those on birth control, and those with restricted mobility caused by long-distance travel, whether in a car or on a plane.
Typically the symptoms are swelling or pain in one leg, usually below the knee, in the calf. You can also get discoloration of the skin around the calf or around the knee. And if the blood clot travels to your lungs, people develop shortness of breath, chest pain. Sometimes they'll cough up some blood.
Just like Renee, some people who feel the symptoms don't think it's anything serious.
And if I had not gone to the emergency room, then you know what that situation would have been.
And now for our Prescription Arkansas survey, we asked 500 Arkansans if they take regular breaks when driving long distances. 80% said yes, 18% said no.